and you walk in there with your head down, you don't know what to say to them. And when you walk in there, they upbeat. They say, I'm so glad to see you. And when you leave, you on fire. Because they rejoice, they made you feel good, and you complaining because you don't know what to say to them. God has given them suffering grace. You see them bury one person, bury somebody else, and bury somebody else. You say, I don't even know how you're standing. I can tell you why you're standing. Because God has given them suffering grace. God gives some people singing grace. Ain't no need you trying to sing like it. You heard this lady just got through singing, you know, all them high notes. 7 and 8. God gave her singing grace. Am I here by myself? And they don't need to get upset and getting jealous because she got it. Am I here by myself? Because God has given her singing grace. God gives some folks speaking grace. Yeah, and they can just speak and speak. You don't even know how they're doing it, how they're able to stand. It's because God has given them, heaven says, speaking grace. Y'all don't like me. Yeah, God has given some folks strength, grace for strength. That means they can endure more than what other folk can. He said, my brethren, count it all joy. Watch this. When you fall. Perio is the Greek word for fall. Perio is a preposition mean, when it means fall. Pipto is a verb mean around. That means that when you go through life, you're going to bump into some stuff. Y'all don't hear me. You see, stop telling folk what you ain't going to do because you ain't been there yet. Stop complaining and talking about, I would never do that. You don't know what you do. You don't know what you do if you're presented in that same position. Some folk ain't got to go through what other folk went through. But if you see a brother fall after been standing for years, before you complain about them falling, thank God for how long they stood. Soon as somebody stumped their foot, we get upset. Oh, they shouldn't have done that. You don't know how long they've been trying to stand. But he said, when you, not if, but when. That means it's going to happen. Your day is coming. Sooner or later, there's a failure on your agenda. He said, count it all joy when you fall into the word divers, pachilla in the Greek, that means multicolors. That means your temptation don't come all the time looking the same way. Sometimes your temptations come red like richness. Sometimes it come black like death. But it's going to come. Talk to me, somebody. I'm talking to somebody here right now. Temptation has come in your life. You have to bury a loved one and you can't let it get by you. You don't even go back to the same church no more because every time you go, you remember. This is the church my mama used to be a member of. I can't stand to be there no more. Can I tell you how to handle it? Whenever you're hurt over the death of loved ones, remember these 3 things. You have to love them while they live. Too many people wait till somebody dies. And then they want to fall in love. It's an accident. You better do what you can for your family while you live. If you can get them something, get it while they live. Get mama a dress. Remember her on Mother's Day. Remember her on birthday. Call her every day, every other day, and tell her how much you love her. Because one day she ain't gonna be here. You have to love them. Shake somebody's hand and say, you gotta love them while they live. The second is you have to release them when they leave. Come on, talk to me something. If you don't let them go, they'll take you to the grave. And you got to understand that if you don't leave mama, she gonna leave you. Love them while they live. Release them when they leave. And then thirdly, lean on the Lord. Because if you lean on a shoulder that's already leaning, it's just a matter of time before you and the shoulder you're leaning on will be down. Repeat it with me. Love them while they live. Release them when they leave. And then lean on the Lord. Do I have a witness? He said, my brethren, count it all joy